Friday, June 1st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Wanted to cut a quick edition of the video to discuss the severe weather potential across the region today. One of the main players is an upper-level trough swinging in from the west. Pretty potent trough considering we are now into meteorological summer, but that trough interacting with a very warm and muggy air mass, and that's going to give us the unsettled forecast today into this evening. Notice though by tomorrow, that trough axis is pretty much right overhead, and that means that the shower and storm areas will be well off to our east. Now let me run through the day one outlook. Now this is the early morning outlook. At the time I'm cutting this video, slight risk covering the Carolinas up into Pennsylvania and Ohio. Specific probabilities here, there's the tornado probability, 10% area running from northeastern North Carolina into parts of Virginia and Maryland. Wind probability is pretty elevated today, 30% area covering much of the region as a whole, and there's your hail probabilities as well. Let me show you one of the high resolution models here. This is the RPM modeling, and this is valid 1 o'clock this afternoon. You see some thunderstorms beginning to fire. We go a little bit further out in time. This is out at 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's a pretty mean line of storms near Interstate 77. And then that progresses east as we head toward late afternoon and early evening. Now, this is the RPM modeling showing you the Cape. It's a measure of instability, and there's enough there certainly to promote the chance of some severe storms. Now, let me shift to the NAM model. That's what the NAM Cape looks like early this afternoon. The blue lines, that's helicity. So not a ton of helicity, but enough there. There might be an isolated tornado or two. Let me run through some of the other parameters. I won't bore you with explaining all of them, but this is the EHI, the Energy Helicity Index. Nothing huge about these numbers, but you are looking at an EHI over 1 in parts of central North Carolina. Your significant tornado parameter up there in the 1, 2, maybe 3 range in some spots in central North Carolina this afternoon. And there's a look at the Craven Significant Severe Weather Parameter. None of these values really off the charts, but there's certainly enough there that we need to watch for that possibility of some strong and severe storms today. I think damaging winds, our biggest severe weather threat with a broken line of storms, but could certainly be some isolated tornadoes, maybe some hail production with some of the thunderstorms as today unfolds. So have a reliable way of hearing weather watches and warnings in the event they are needed today, and they probably will be in parts of the region. And, of course, we'll keep you completely up to date on television right here on News 14 Carolina. All right, that is it for today. Have a great day today. A great weekend. By the way, the weekend looks great. Enjoy the weekend, and God bless.